I'm here with Jim Burnworth and John Hernandez from Bowtech. We're debuting a brand new bow here today. So Jim, you're really one of the first guys to get out there and shoot this bow and hunt with it.
It's hard to keep it top secret. I mean, I got the bow and I was able to test dive it, awesome. Pretty much all over my North America stuff, and then I took it to Africa and we finished up, but I feel the need for speed.
You did it!
It's super exciting.
Jimmy, you took a couple of our bows to Africa. Does the thing work?
Bowtech really has listened. I mean, we've seen a lot of improvements, over the handle, the grip, the entire draw force curve, the entire bow.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have the smartest bow ever developed with the 5 attributes that no other, for completely tunability. But this bow in particular, I was super excited about because it's longer axle to axle than something normal, and it's got a 6 3/4 brace height, so it worked really well on that. And then also the transition to let off with the cam was really cool, and so I was able to hunt with it. And so
consumers and our Bowtechians want to know does it work? And obviously it
does. It really is amazing. We've got an entire new lineup, and I'm just super impressed with what's been done. The geometry into the limbs.
Yeah.
So many major changes, but this bow, I think in particular, one of the things, it's really a crossover bow.
It is.
It's the one bow that really a lot of people have been calling for. Bowtech listened to the customer, and everybody says, I want to buy one bow. I've only got enough money, to buy one, and what would it look like and what would it be? And I want to do some 3D and I want to do some hunting, and I think this overall does both of them. It's super fast, right? For the 3D guy that can go out and literally just put some serious can of whoop ass on them.
Yeah. Well, that's a good example. I mean, I actually started in target archery first and really wanted to get into hunting, but I preferred that long axle-to-axle bow. So that something like this would have been prime for me back then.
Yeah.
There was a few offerings, but
it's good that we got it now, and I'm glad you said that. This crossover thing is one of the things that we're trying to accommodate, right? So there's a lot of shooters out there that they're always asking about size and frame, and there's still a lot of merit to stability in terms of the frame of a bow. What I'm talking about specifically is the axle-axle, and as you mentioned before, you got a 36-inch axle-to-axle here. Typically in the past, you wouldn't get a lot of performance as it relates to speed, but the crossover part, hunter, size of the bow, and then in the 3D world, like Todd
and we've got a lot of the target colors to go along with it.
6 of them.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got black, white, red, purple, blue. I was hoping to have it in a little chili verde green, but got denied. But
chili verde
but
green.
Yeah, Jim, a couple of the things for a 3D person. Number one, the draw link's going to go down to 26.5.
Right.
Obviously all the way up to 30, so it's going to accommodate some longer draws as well. But a couple of the things we did is in the rear stabilizer bushing. We for 3D people are running V-bars, rear stabilizers, so we got that tap for 5/16.
Reinforced it.
Also the grip. One of the things that we did is we added about a 375 thousandths wide flat back grip. It's real subtle. It's not, but it's just a subtle flatness where you're not feeling the harsh edges of the riser. But again,
what does that do, John, with that flat back?
Well, I like to think about a rocking chair. Thank God we're not on one right now. But if you think about sitting down in a rocking chair and you just pick your feet up off the bottom, you're going to be going back and forth, right? If you were to sand flat spots on that rocking chair, sit down on it, you're going to come still quicker. So when it comes to target acquisition or really finding that spot to actually help you to aim or point well, that grip's going to help you do that. We know grips are pretty subjective. Some people like this, that, but that's one of the things that we really listen to our shooters a lot that wanted to do that.